Hi everyone! We have recently added the ability to review code within Tidewave, and we use this as an opportunity to improve the workflow when it comes to review the code produced by the agent. So let me show what I mean. So imagine that you are using a coding agent and you want to review the code that the agent's producing, right? So in here I have an ongoing session. And one of the things that you could do is that as the agent is doing changes, right, we could go and review those changes. But I don't like this approach because, the agent may do several changes in a row, and then we don't have the full context of the file. And then if you are approving all the edits manually, it means that we end up being the bottleneck. So what most people end up doing, right, is that we let the agent do the work, and when the agent's done, we go and we review the code, right? And that's exactly what we can do with Tidewave now. We can go and we can review the code. But we have a twist, which is that when you are reviewing the code, after you're done reviewing a particular chunk of code, you can say, hey, I have reviewed this, right? And then as you go and you review the other chunk, you can go and mark each of the chunks as reviewed. So for example, in this case in particular, I know that it removed this line. It no longer is accessing send content in the chat store, and I believe this is not used anywhere else. So I can click the line and say, I believe send content is not used anywhere else. So we can give that as feedback to the agent. We can click as many lines, as many chunks as we want, give that as feedback. And when I'm done with this section, I can mark it as reviewed as well. And now we can send that to the agent and let the agent work on it, right? Usually, in most other tools, what would happen is that we would give feedback to the agent would do further changes, right? And then now you have to review the new changes from the agent, but they would usually be mixed with the previous changes, right? So you're reviewing the old code again with the new code, and then you need to find exactly what the agent changed. Unless you are being very careful with your staging area and you are committing actively, right? But because Tidewave allows us to mark things as reviewed, right? What is going to happen now is that any change done by the agent is now going to be on top of what we have already reviewed. And then we just have to review that new diff. Yes, go ahead. All right, so you can see here that it did and pushed further changes, and you can see that what was reviewed is still marked as reviewed. The new changes are in. We can mark them as reviewed as the agent's doing work, right? So it works in real time as well, and it gives this ability of like for you to pair program with the agent. Sometimes when you're going to do like a short or medium-sized task, it's not enough for you to start something else. So I really like this new workflow because now I can kind of like work together with the agent. It does the changes, I review and give feedback, right? And you can see exactly how this has gone here. Everything looks reviewed. Now I can say stage review to stage all reviewed changes and commit them. And that's it. So give the new code review a try. It's very new. We are really looking forward to feedback because we are exploring those new ideas. So if you enjoyed it, if it was not exactly what you're looking for, please let us know. And we are looking forward to continue improving this and trying different things. Thank you.